Good afternoon from Snake Mountain Boat Works on Wednesday, June 17. As you can see, RJ and John are hard at work pulling screws out of the bottom planking of the 57 17-foot Chris-Craft Special Sportsman. Once we looked at it carefully and started testing a few of the fasteners, we discovered that well over half of them are no longer biting into the material below. So we've made a decision that I'm absolutely happy with. It's the right decision. This boat already has a plywood inner skin, so we will remove all of the planking, remove what's left of this canvas in between, which, as you can see, doesn't have much integrity left. But I've got to tell you, this is a job that the three of us have hated from day one, because every one of these countersinks is filled with Bondo's type material. And today, John just decided to try something that we thought we'd share with everybody, because it's going to make our job and yours, when you do this, so immeasurably easier. John, take it away and tell us what you're doing.
Well, the bones, some of them are putty that's nice and solid, and when you pick it, it comes out in one chunk, and therefore you don't really have to do anything special. You can get to the screw, you can clean it out really nicely. Some of these bones turn into powder when you pick at them, and they just turn into powder like that, but as soon as they turn to powder, if you blast them with a little bit of air pressure, it cleans the putty right out, and then you can actually clean out the filter pad in the screw and turn right around. The hole is nice and clean. You can just back the screw right out. Now I did this whole section right here, and the screws that are actually still biting will come right out. And if you aren't real careful with the angle, it'll strip the screw, and the minute it strips the screw, you have to use a different tool to remove the screw.
Yeah, the hated grab-it.
The grab-it tool.
Yeah.
And,
RJ can run the grab-it. John and I always let RJ run the grab-it.
But as long as you've got the tip of the screw cleaned out real well, the air pressure and the pick seem to do that just nicely, then you can back the screw out. And it makes it a lot easier. Some of them aren't biting, they'll have to be pulled out, a different method, but that is the way I've been removing the putty from the holes.
So John began before lunch at the transom, and I think at this point,
I've been working on it for 3 hours roughly.
and this normally would be a job that would take about twice as long. Of course, we have only one air chuck set up, so we're letting RJ do it the old-fashioned way, just because he's an old-fashioned guy. Thank you very much from Snake Mountain Boat Works.